What is going on? It's your boy Solomon here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over the New England Patriots 2022-2023 schedule in the NFL season, and we're going to be giving you guys some predictions here. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents, but before that, can you guys drop a subscription, man? We are so close to 260 subscribers, 3 away. It would mean a lot if you guys could do that. We are getting so close to 300 too, so it would mean a lot, but I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time here. Let's get straight into it. The New England Patriots did make the playoffs last year. They got blown out in the playoffs, but they did end up making it. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, they pretty much got worse in every fashion. They lost some players. They have also, they did get the receiver room a little better with Devontae Parker, but losing J.C. Jackson is a big, not good in your defense. That's a big killer. So it'll be interesting, man, because they had a pretty good defense last year. Without J.C. Jackson, Kyle Van Noy leaving, it'll be interesting to see what their defense can really do. But they're still a great team regardless. It doesn't matter. They still have the best coach in NFL history. So I think they'll be fine, but are they going to be a playoff team? Well, we'll find out. Starting off week 1 against Miami, I think they'll lose to the Dolphins in Miami. They don't play good in Miami. And honestly, I just think the Dolphins are a better team overall. The Dolphins receivers are better than their secondary, and the Dolphins secondary is better than the Patriots receivers. Their running game, not bad. Their offensive line has gotten worse with the Trent Brown. Or did they lose Trent Brown? I forgot who they lost, but they lost a key offensive lineman. Then they did draft Cole Strange, but I don't know. Their run game, I don't think it's going to be able to carry them through this one. I think the Dolphins will win this game. Moving on to Pittsburgh, I think that's another L for them. I think they have a really rough schedule, and I do not think that they will end up beating Pittsburgh here. I think Pittsburgh's a good team. Their defense is going to kill Mac Jones. Even though Mac Jones is a good quarterback, but I really don't see them beating the Pittsburgh Steelers in week 2, especially since they lost Josh McDaniels. Their offense is going to be it's going to be different, man. It's going to be way different to see. Moving on, week 3 against Baltimore. I think they will end up losing to Baltimore too. Baltimore, good team. Lamar Jackson, beast. I think that Baltimore is better than them. They have a better defense. And I think their offense is pretty good. And I think it is better than the New England Patriots offense. Moving on, against Green Bay. Green Bay Packers, man. I think they'll lose to Green Bay. And they're going to start 0-4 to the season, man. Green Bay, I think I've had every team losing to Green Bay so far. I just think Green Bay's like that. I just think when you have Aaron Rodgers, you have the best player in the NFL, and he will win games by himself. And I think this isn't even going to be a hard one. This is going to be a good win for the Packers, bad L for the Patriots. Moving on, I do think that they will end up getting their first W against Detroit, week 5 at home. Detroit, like I keep saying, they're on the come up, but I think the Patriots will mess with Jared Goff, and I think they will pick up a W here against the Detroit Lions. Moving on against Cleveland, I think they'll beat Cleveland because I do think Deshaun Watson will be suspended. Deshaun's not suspended, I think Cleveland will beat him, but since I think Deshaun's going to be suspended, I have a Patriots W. I understand the game. Everyone says, well, your quarterback, it's only one player, but, well, your quarterback's the most important position on the field, and I think that, like I say in every video, I keep hating on Jacoby. I feel so bad, but I do not think Jacoby's that good, and I think that the Patriots are going to take advantage of that. I think Belichick will scheme up a defense that will be easily able to stop that. Moving on, against Chicago, is that a Monday night game? Oh, God, that's going to be a murder. Patriots by murder. They're going to be on a 3-game winning streak. Bears, Justin Fields, he may be able to produce something about it. I think it'll be a repeat of that Falcons game from last year, prime time. Just don't think the Bears can really hang with anyone. They're really trying to tank, and I guess I don't even know what they want. I think maybe they want Will Anderson or something, but they're trying to tank, man. Moving on, versus New York. I think they will beat New York here. Pretty good, New York at New York. I think they will beat New York. Continue this win streak, they're hot. I think they will. I really think the Jets are better than people really expect, but I think the Patriots are so well coached that they will pull a W out against New York. Moving on against Indianapolis, I think Indianapolis is going to win this game. I really expect a lot from Indianapolis this year. With Jonathan Taylor returning off a killer year last year, Matt Ryan, they have Michael Pittman, who's a beast. That defense is insane. You have Darius Leonard, absolute beast. Kenny Moore's coming off a great year. I just think that defense, killer. I mean, it's not even that they're killer. I just think they have a great team. I think, what's his name? Their coach. Damn, I forgot the coach's name, but I think Indianapolis' coach is really good. Frank Wright, that's his name. Frank Wright, I think he's a great coach. And I really think Indianapolis is going to take a W here. Then moving on, they have a Week 10 bye week. They are going against New York. I think they'll lose to New York this time. I don't think they're going to sweep New York this year. New York, like I said, they've improved a lot. I think they're on about the level of the Patriots, and Zach Wilson can really take a step up. And yeah, I think New York will end up winning this game versus the New England Patriots. Moving on against Minnesota, I think they'll lose to Minnesota too. Minnesota has a lot of talent. It just depends if this new coach can really get it out of them. Justin Jefferson, KJ Osborne, Adam Thielen. Offense, you got Dalvin Cook at running back. You got Kirk Cousins, who, like I say in every video, is not that good, but he's not that bad. Then you got Irv Smith. That O-line is coming together. Defensively, you got a bunch of studs. If Danielle Hunter could stay healthy, they got great players. I think they even got he was on there for like a day or something, dude. I don't even remember, but really, I think Minnesota will win this game against the New England Patriots. I just think that they have more skill than them. That's really it. Moving on against Buffalo, I think the Patriots will win this game. They will upset Buffalo here. I said in my last prediction, going into New England versus Buffalo is always a close series, and I really think that it's the winter. I think anything can happen. The Patriots do have some great running backs there with Damian Harris and Raheem Stevenson, or whatever his name is. Sorry, Stevenson, if you're listening to this. But, yeah, I think that the Patriots will win this game. They're not a better team. They just will. Just one of those games. Moving on against Arizona, I think they will lose to Arizona here. I don't think that they're better than Arizona in pretty much any status. Like, they have better running backs, receivers. Arizona has everything better. Even offensive line, probably. Tight ends like the only thing. But I think that the Patriots will lose this game to Arizona. Moving on, I think they will lose to Vegas, too. I think, like I said, Vegas is better than Arizona, and Vegas is better than everything. And Josh McDaniels should know most of Bill Belichick's stuff. So I have Vegas winning that game. Moving on against Cincinnati here towards the end of the season. I think that they will end up losing to Cincinnati. It's a tough one, but I think they will lose to Cincinnati here. I think this will be a very down year for the Patriots, not what they're used to, but it's needed, to say the least. Cincinnati, like I said, like the Patriots just got way worse. They don't know what offense they're going to be running. And Cincinnati, last year they showed a lot of people what they could do, and I think they're going to continue that success into 2022, 2023. Moving on against Miami, I said it's going to be sweep. Miami's going to sweep. It's just how it goes, man. Miami Dolphins are always, I don't know, it's just, they seem to be the kryptonite to these Patriots teams, man. They always are beating them, so I have the Dolphins beating the Patriots in Week 17. And last but not least, I have the Buffalo Bills. And I do have the Bills winning this matchup. I had the Bills winning this matchup. I mean, I'm not taking into account them maybe resting their starters. But in my Bills video, I did have them going like 13-4. So I'm assuming that they will end up be playing for like maybe a spot to clinch a wild card or a bye. So I think that, yeah, they will play their starters and win this game against the New England Patriots. So that gives them a record of 5-12 for the New England Patriots in this season. It's going to be a down year for them, but I mean, honestly, it's okay to have a down year when you're the New England Patriots, man. You get a good draft pick, you can definitely rebuild. I mean, I wouldn't say they're going to rebuild, but I just think it's a down year. The AFC is insane, and I think they just got worse, and everyone really got better, so I really don't think they're going to compete for a playoff spot this year. So yeah, I've been finishing the year 5-12 and missing the playoffs. Yeah, I have 2 AFC East teams going to the playoffs so far, so they will not be the third team. I think the AFC is too competitive, like I said, for them to make it. So If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a sub, drop a like, and drop a comment, man. I really, really appreciate it. But thank you guys for watching the video, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.